Supreme Court has dismissed former Lok Sabha Speaker P.A. Sangma's petition challenging Pranab Mukherjee's election as president. Now, Sangma, remember, had alleged that Pranab held office of profit at the time of his filing nominations. Sangma had lost the presidential election to Pranab Mukherjee. The former NCP leader, of course, had also been sidelined by his own party. Pranab Mukherjee winning in the end by a huge margin. And at the end, a big relief coming across for him. Now, he has in the petition that P.A. Sangma had filed against him, challenging his election and, of course, his nomination as well earlier on as President of India has been rejected. This petition would have then taken this case to regular proceedings. That's what would have been decided at the end, though. A big relief coming across. Javed, so certainly a huge sigh of relief for President Pranab Mukherjee.
It's not that he was losing too much of sleep over it. True. When this case was first filed, the legal opinion then, and this is not just people from the Congress camp, but even outside, was that he ought not to have done it because it might not stand a great chance in the court. And now the apex court has ruled and thrown out that petition, so that should be the end of the matter now.
Alright, Javed, thanks very much for joining us. Kunal Shankar also joins us now. Kunal, just take us through these details coming across. Big relief for Pranab Mukherjee. Of course, Javed pointing out wouldn't have lost too much sleep over it. In that sense, a big setback for P.A. Sangma, a bit of a loss of face earlier as well from his own party.
Hello?
Yes, Kunal, go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't get that question again. Tell me, Siddharth.
Aditya here. Kunal, just take us through this, this ruling coming across. A big relief for Pranab Mukherjee.
Yes, that's right. It is indeed a relief for President Mukherjee, with the Supreme Court's Constitution bench headed by Justice Altamas Kabir agreeing with Mr. Mukherjee's statement, or rather presentation in the court, that Sangma's petition doesn't even deserve a preliminary hearing. In fact, much of the arguments that took place on Sangma's petition was as to whether the Supreme Court even should entertain a preliminary hearing to ascertain if there is any merit in what Sangma claims. Two of his claims, the main were that Pranab Mukherjee held an office of profit as the chairman of the Indian Statistical Institute in Kolkata, and that before filing his nominations, he had actually not resigned as a member of parliament and the leader of the Lok Sabha. Both of these contentions, Mukherjee, of course, refuted, saying that while he resigned as the finance minister, put in his papers as the Lok Sabha's leader as well as that of the member of parliament, and he had already relinquished the position of the chairman of ISI.
Okay.
Interesting development in this case is that two of the judges of the Constitution bench, one is Justice Ranjan Gogoi and the other being Justice Justice Chalamishwar, have agreed with Sangma's claim that there needs to be a regular hearing. So that gives a ray of hope to the former NCP leader and the former Lok Sabha Speaker as well, P.A. Sangma, to maybe come here in review.
All right.
Justice Ranjan Gogoi, in his reasoning, has said that there is no clarity as to whether the chairman of the ISI is indeed an office of profit, and that we should actually have a hearing to.
So regular hearing on the cards as well, what Kunal Shankar is saying. So in that sense, the NCP leader P.A. Sangma can pursue further proceedings. Thanks very much for joining us, Kunal, with those inputs.